It's story time, motherfuckers, because I have a story. So, for some background on this, I've gone through 3 laptops in about the last 3 years. My first one, who I have, this lovely lady. She was magnificent. She did nothing wrong. She just lost a screw, and so, she became unhinged, and it broke the connection to the internet, and then I could not go on the internet at all. And I was like, well, fuck, I need that. So I got a new laptop, and that was this bastard, who I hate calling him a bastard because he definitely was a bastard. Also, I'm filming this while having my shit together. He was a bastard. He was shit. I got him for like $200 at Walmart, so he was not a high quality boy, and I was okay with that because my first laptop had fallen apart during the middle of the semester, and I was like, fuck, I need a laptop because I'm in school. So I immediately ran over to the nearby Walmart and was like, hi, can I have one laptop please, cheapest as possible? I am in college, I have $2. Well, I had Christmas money, so I had like $202. So I got the bastard, and the bastard lasted me about a year before his battery just died completely, and it wasn't worth it to try and fix it because the bastard again was only $2. was only $200. So I was like, okay, well, it's almost Christmas. I'll hold out until Christmas and just ask for a laptop and hope I get a laptop. I did. I love having rich parents because they may suck in other regards, but I can get a laptop. So then I got this dude, who, by the way, I do genuinely love. Good laptop. Very warm at the moment because he's doing his best. So that dude, the issue with him, well, there are a lot. So, earlier today, I'm at Starbucks because between classes, and I'm, on the internet in Starbucks, drinking a coffee, as you do when it's cold and you have 2 hours to kill before your evening class. So I'm in Starbucks and I whip open my laptop and I hit the start button because that's what you do. And it shows the little Dell logo, and then it goes to black, and it won't load and let me log in. I'm like, cool, I love that. I leave tomorrow night on a plane to Washington, D.C. to go to a convention. I don't need this right now, but it's happening because the universe has decided that I got one good year, 2018, and now it's gonna make me fight for the rest. And I'm like, that's homophobic. No. So I can't do that. I can't get onto my laptop. I'm like, great. So I call my dad first because my dad works with technology. He's high up there with developing and shit. And he can solve quite a few of my computer problems. Not all of them, but quite a few. So I call my dad and I'm like, hey, so what the fuck do I do? And he's like, I can't really help you from here because I can't see the fucking computer. I'm like, that's valid. So I end that call, and then I stare at my computer for about 2 minutes, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Oh, wait, customer support. So I call customer support. Takes about 20-30 minutes because they have shitty microphones, so I can't hear what they're saying, and I look like a moron because every 2 seconds I'm going, what? I'm sorry, what did you say? What was that? Do you want me to do the what? I do eventually solve the problem with their help. I get my laptop working, and then this is about 3:30. So from 3:30 to 5, I'm hanging out in Starbucks, I'm working on stuff, not for school because why the fuck would I be productive? My laptop just died, let me relax. And then I go to my class, and I'm using my laptop in class for notes, and it's still working fine. And so I go home, and I make my dinner, and I'm eating my dinner and watching YouTube on my laptop just fine. And I'm in the middle of the new Jamie Dodger video. And in the middle of him speaking, the laptop freezes. Well, the laptop had frozen, and he keeps speaking, and I'm like, oh, it's just the laptop lagging, because that happens sometimes. I've had some shitty laptops. My standards are very low for what I expect from laptops. So he keeps speaking, and then suddenly he stops speaking. The laptop goes blue. And this happens. And then immediately after that, I'm like, oh, cool. What the fuck? So I'm like, okay, it'll solve itself, because I've had this blue screen of death once before, and it immediately started solving the problem. I was like, alright, so this will just be annoying for like 20 seconds. It didn't do anything. I just sat there and I listened to that noise, and I was like, oh god. So I was like, okay, well, in the past when I've had my laptops be dumb as shit, if I close them, they solve the problem themselves. So I close it thinking, oh, it'll solve the problem. It's still making the fucking noise, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with this fucking noise. I have shit to do. So I'm like, okay, I'll just shove it in like a pile of clean clothes that'll muffle the noise, and I'll go empty the dishwasher, and maybe it'll be done with its bullshit when I get back. So I go and do that. I empty the dishwasher, I get back, and it has indeed shut the fuck up. I'm like, cool. I open the laptop. We're back to square one. I get the Dell logo. It goes black. I can't do shit. I'm like, great. However, by this point, it's like 8:30 at night, which means my dad's back from his rehearsal, which means I can book it up to the north side of Atlanta, and I can bother my dad in person. So I go, I do that, I bother him in person. He goes into his weird techie mode where he's irritated with everyone, he doesn't want anyone to be in the room with him. So for like an hour and a half, my mom and I just watch Project Runway and basketball, because that's what my family does. He finally calls me back in, and he's like, so it looks like your hardware, or your hard drive is not, like, coming up. And I'm like, that's not good. He's like, yeah, so I can't do anything. You have to call customer support back and hope for the best. I'm like, great. So I call customer support back. I got a dude who's very nice, doing his fucking best. Which it's like 10:30 at night at this point, so kudos to him if he's in my time zone, because I want to go to bed, and I'm sure he does too. So I got this dude, and he runs all the diagnostics, he asks me all the questions, and I'm like, I actually know these, because I talked to my dad, and I also just did this 4 hours ago, so I don't look dumb anymore. Answer all the questions, and it turns out, yeah, it's probably the fucking hard drive being a fucking dumbass. So the dude's like, alright, you gotta pack up your laptop, you gotta send it in to the people. You gotta send it to the manufacturers, I remembered. And I'm like, great, how long am I going to be without a laptop? He's like, oh, 10 to 12 business days. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of a school year. Also, all your data on your laptop, might lose that too if the hard drive's fucked. I'm like, cool, I have videos and like 10 years of art on that laptop. Why? Because I finally got my shit together and I compiled all my art on my fucking laptop. Good news is I won't be losing any writing, because I've been using Google Docs for the past 3.5 years, which means I've moved all of my shit onto Google Docs. And all the shit that isn't on Google Docs, I have handwritten, because I just did handwriting shit for like the first 6 years I was a writer. So I won't lose writing. Might lose video shit. Might also lose all my art. So hopefully Past Me was smart and uploaded all of his fucking art onto his Tumblr. Because if he didn't... So on top of that, I have an assignment, an online assignment due in 2 days, that I've read the book for it, but I hadn't actually written out the assignment or posted it online. So if I can't access where I need to post it from my phone, I'm gonna just email my professor and be like, look, dude, I'm a full-ass idiot. Please don't hate me. Or I'll just be like, hey, cool if I just email it to you directly, because, like, I can type it up on my phone, I just don't know if I can put it on the class website is the problem. On top of that, I take a lot of my notes on my laptop, because then if I get bored, I can just switch over to a different tab and entertain myself for a couple seconds. So that'll be fun, because some of my classes are really fucking boring. It's 2019, which means everyone wants shit typed, which means my dumbass has to figure out how to use fucking thumbs on Google Docs on my phone! And on top of that, I'm in the middle of a Big Bang thing for a fandom I'm writing for, which means, that's fun, because I've started that barely, but, like, So basically, if I disappear from the internet for the next 2 weeks, it's because my hard drive's fucked. And I'm tired, and I just wanted to go to Katsucon. Life's hard. Back up your fucking shit.